talk about posture, just remember the term comfortably alert. Okay, so just sink into your chair, have your back relatively straight, and then your knees at a right angle. Your hands could be on your lap or at your sides, and just tilt your head forward a little bit with your eyes closed or open, and just start with qualitative breathing. And so you are emphasizing the exhalation just a bit longer than your inhalation. And if it helps, you can count out the seconds that it takes. So just take a few breaths to capture your natural breath. Exhaling thoroughly, taking a pause, and then letting fresher air enter your system. And if you've closed your eyes, you have negated a few of the sensory inputs that our brain is receiving at this moment, and that is cultivating an inner focus. And mindfulness is very much about the self-regulation of your attention towards inner and outer experiences. And that can include any unexpected sounds, any unexpected feelings, sensations, and of course, the resulting thoughts. And our orientation is always to just gently notice these experiences. And what is meant by gently noticing is just having an awareness of what it is without necessarily jumping to what it means. So identifying without embellishing upon it. And gradually you will begin to notice different body areas with pockets of tension. It may be tension you came into the room with, or it may be tension that you're just noticing now. And we want to open up to that awareness. Naturally, our instinct is to try and suppress this tension, try to contain it, perhaps exacerbate it. By opening up to its awareness, we are actually giving it space to freely work itself out of our body. So for the next several minutes, just scan your body for different areas of tension. Just become open to that sensation. when you do notice different pockets of body tension, it's natural to attribute it to your posture, and in response, readjust your posture. And if you find yourself having to do it several times, it's telling you that the pain is isolated, likely independent of the way you're currently sitting. And so it's necessary to allow this pain to give it space to freely work itself out of your system. Meanwhile, we have the momentum of the breathing to keep ourselves engaged in the present moment. So, while gently noticing is the first part of working with body tension, letting go is the crucial second part. It's letting go of our reflexive tendency to try to restrict this energy and this sensation. By accepting and acknowledging that it's there, giving it space, we are allowing it to proceed as it may. We can stay in the present moment despite discomfort. this time you have lost touch with your breathing, you can regain that touch just as quickly. Remember to follow the air all the way into your lungs and all the way outside. Mindfulness isn't about breathing in any specific way. It's about breathing in your most natural way. Now we're very much capable of scanning our body for areas of tension. You can start at the forehead and release any unnecessary tension there, moving down to your jaw, your shoulders, your chest, your arms, your legs, and your feet. Just release all those areas. Notice what's left. And we don't just have to begin to notice tension. You can begin to notice what feels good as well. And what's different about the areas that feel good and the areas that have a little bit of tension. Try to also examine how your mind interacts with the body tension. So if there's tension in a particular area, does your mind reflect anxiety, curiosity? And if there's a good feeling in any area, does your mind reflect comfort? And vice versa. Examine how your body interacts with the mind. When you have an anxious thought, do muscles tense up? Does your heart rate increase? And when you have a pleasant thought, what happens then? For the next several minutes, just focus on this interaction between the mind and body. Use your breathing as an anchor to stay in the present moment. Try to also examine how your mind interacts with the body tension. So if there's tension in a particular area, does your mind reflect anxiety, curiosity? And if there's a good feeling in any area, does your mind reflect comfort? And vice versa. Examine how your body interacts with the mind. When you have an anxious thought, do muscles tense up? Does your heart rate increase? And when you have a pleasant thought, what happens then? For the next several minutes, just focus on this interaction between the mind and body. Use your breathing as an anchor to stay in the present moment. Just take a few more moments to attain a mindful state, and when you're ready, allow yourself to come out of practice.